The Musicians Dictionary is organized in a semantic network that integrates musicians containing biographies, works, schools, and essential albums. In addition, it features some of the main and historical compositions, as well as a collection of critically acclaimed albums. We will briefly show how they are organized and the information that defines them.
Firstly, we will analyze the content of each of these components. The musicians' biographies contain the following information: ISO nationality acronym. Subject. Musician entries. Birth and death. Education highlights. Career overview. Influence on music and culture. Attributes. Following, the links to Wikipedia and streaming platforms. When relevant, in general for composers, links to their main works. If there are albums associated with the selected musician name, usually the shorter one, Bach in this case, they will be shown next, more details in the album's description.
By requesting the musician's semantics, the options for these relationships are shown. For example, works, getting the compositions where he is the composer.
If the musician is a performer, pianist, violinist, etc., several of their essential albums will be described. Links to these albums will be available for integration with streaming platforms.
Schools represent the institutions where the musicians in the dictionary were educated musically. In the semantic network, they were grouped into nationalities and kinds.
For example, the conservatories located in the United States. For the Cincinnati Conservatory of Music, it shows a brief description and integration with Wikipedia and the institution's website. Requesting semantics, the musicians who studied there are shown.
The compositions item on Enhedu comprises a set of classical music compositions, selected from among the most relevant in the history of music.
Looking at ontology, they are classified by gender. For example, chamber music composition. By selecting the composition, a musical joke, the elements that describe it are shown, but which may vary according to the genre. They are as follows: gender, title, metadata, instrumentation, structure, context, and links to Wikipedia and streaming platforms. In the case of an opera, the libretto and scenes are added. Given a composer, for example, Mikhail Glinka, his compositions can be obtained through the semantic relationship.
Now, we will show the acclaimed classical music albums with analysis of the compositions and their performers.
Looking at ontology, they are classified by gender. For example, chamber music album. By selecting the composition, Le Marteau sans Maître, from Pierre Boulez, the elements that describe it are shown, but which may vary according to the genre. They are as follows: gender, title, composers, interpreters, compositions, description, and links to streaming platforms. Tapping on the album link shows the options to listen to it on streaming platforms, for example, Spotify or YouTube Music. Musicians are organized by profession, genre, nationality, and period. Opening the music by professions, we have them divided into types like dance, composer, conductor, etc. From there, we can open musician-composer profession, which is divided into types like arranger, jazz, popular, Baroque period composers, etc.
Selecting the Baroque period composer profession, tapping the semantics icon takes us to the set of composers from the Baroque period. On this screen, you can browse the composers of the Baroque period, sorted by their respective countries, or speed up the search using the bottom bar by tapping the country, ISO code, or typing a text that is contained in the definition of composers. The Musicians Dictionary supports the understanding of musical art, showing the universe of its actors. It not only enriches the aesthetic experience, but also promotes significant emotional and social development in people. Thanks.